And then some.
Yeah. Friday night vibes, Evil Dookie in the building. Turk Murphy, let's ride. Welcome to the rough cut. Crack the box, we gon' rough stuff. Classified on the desk, we touch up. Friday night, yeah, we level that fun up. Rough cut, paint pose, let the squad flex. Evil Dookie Turk running all sets. Click in, you ain't seen it like this yet. Camera on, ring light humming. Still framed and the chat start flooding. Fresh case, got the blade out cutting. Slice tape, pull a Joe out stunting. Bare plastic, that's just the base coat. Turn a shelf toy to a main show. Turk line up parts like a payload. Dookie ag grind, make the chain glow. Tiny boots get a dust wash battle wear. Shoulder strap dry brush like a seen air. Backpack looking like it's burned through a raid. Tiny world but the detail heavyweight. Yo, pass that brush. Hold up, let the paint set, hush. Chat spam fire when the cam zooms in. One more mod, now the figure got sent. Welcome to the rough cut. Crack the box, we gon' rough stuff. Classified on the desk, we touch up. Friday night, yeah, we level that fun up. Rough cut, paint pose, let the squad flex. Evil Dookie Turk run in all sets. Click in, you ain't seen it like this yet.
Welcome back to another episode of the Rough Cut. What's going on, Turk?
What's happening, buddy?
Oh, another day, another custom.
Right.
Seems how we do it. Yeah. Started the damn clubhouse. What were you saying earlier before we got on about damn people showing up now because the weather's getting nice?
Yeah, everybody wants to get their old schools out. So they all show up and want me to fix them because they've been setting all winter. So basically pulling a bunch of stuff out of winterization. Some of them don't run, that fun stuff.
I moved the wife's car for the first time in 4 months today, or the other day, and holy shit, man! I thought the damn wheel bearing was out or something, but it was just rust in the damn brakes. Once I scuffed them up, they were good.
Right.
We never use hers. We always take my truck if we ever go somewhere. So I took the bike out today. It was like 75 degrees out.
Yeah, it was fine. It was 70 here. It's still 70 now. Pretty cool, really.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like
I'm doing a damn police stinger for Gojo, but I can't paint shit because I went ahead and put a layer of paint on earlier today or yesterday, and literally outside sprayed it, brought it in the garage to dry, and as soon as I brought it in to dry, dropped the door, went in the house for like an hour, ate lunch or something, came back out, and there was pollen all over the damn thing.
Oh, shit.
So right now I'm kind of in a standstill. It's nice enough to paint, but the pollen right now is killing me. I can't do anything because it's just going to get stuck in the paint.
Man, I know what you mean on that, brother.
See, was in the chat.
I got a bunch of paint to do myself, and I'm like, man, I'm hoping that it turns out.
Yeah. Son of a Crayon Slayer's in here. Gojo.
What's happening, fellas? We appreciate you stopping in.
Paul Morales.
Paul come in, yeah. Steve
Crow said he slid in here. Crow said I slid in here for 9 like I was stealing third. Let's go.
Yeah, right, Crow. Thanks for showing, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
Seagram 7's in here. He hit me up earlier today. He said he was toy shopping for that damn Special Forces one at Walmart. You know that thing's already shown up, and they didn't even release it yet on Hasbro.
Go figure is all I have to say.
Walmart's losing their mind.
Man, hey. Well, I ain't seen nothing here in town, so I can't. You know what I mean? I haven't seen like at Target or Walmart, so I ain't all broke up. I've been drift car money in it. Drift car.
Triple D's in here.
Dave, what's happening, buddy?
Seagram said, gassed up. I'm gonna go over that. I got some new pickups for the clubhouse. I figured I'd go over that since I started, but kind of at a standstill because I didn't like the way I was doing it. So I'll explain it in a minute. Steve Martin's in here. Bobby Wald says the clubhouse is coming along. Thanks, Bobby.
What's happening, Bobby?
Paul's smoking and loking. I ain't got that that soundbite like Savage's got.
What's happening, Paul?
Willie Springer's in here with says Dookie and Turk love all the videos. Man, Knox County keep it perfect. It's coming. I'm getting going a little bit ahead. I think I figured out how to do a comic book with AI.
You're gonna do
I think
comic
that's the route I'm kind of gonna go. Yeah, like comic frames, to like help me tell my story. My figures, my vehicles, my dioramas, but have the AI help out with it.
Yeah.
White Mike's in here.
Hey, Vegeta, what's happening, buddy? I see Gonzo's in here. What's up, Gonzo?
Ian's in here. Steve Martin. Oh, Ian, don't worry about it. He said, we had bad weather and the entire family was dealing with the flu. We're all better now. I'll be right back. Jumping outside in the storage. I'll get those measurements right now. Appreciate that, man. Gonzo's in here. And I think that catches me up on the chat. You've been drifting the hell out of that car, ain't you, in your house?
Dude, outside, inside, it doesn't, like, look at the...
You got some slicks on that thing now.
No, it ain't scratches. There ain't no scratches or nothing, anything like that.
No, slicks. Like, you ain't got no damn rubber on this shit.
Yeah, and these are hard plastic. These don't have rubber on these ones. Yeah. But you can see the dirt on it.
Is that gas or electric?
Electric.
How long's the battery last?
This way. I don't know if you could really see the wheel there.
Yeah, it's dirty as
hell.
hell.
See the dirt.
Yeah, it's dirty as hell.
Yeah, man. I've been kicking a lot of ass, man.
What's up, Hustle?
Hustles, what's happening, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out with us. Chilling on a Friday night.
Yeah, so I went ahead and started. I mean, where the computer and the TV and everything's at, the monitor for what we usually do, it sits like over back here, faces that wall.
Mm-hmm.
But I went ahead and Crayon had told me about those plastic boards, and I bought those plastic boards. I should not have bought those plastic boards because these things are 12 by 18. But I went back and looked, and they have bigger ones I can get solid. I mean, just to give people a retrospective, thing's 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
And each of these boards, I could have gotten one board to go across the whole back. So
that's
structurally,
like that board there, that's just like plastic cardboard or whatever.
Yeah, it's that like the shit plastic. You get for a yard sign. Corrugated.
Yeah, for like
corrugated
yard
plastic
signs,
board.
Yep.
So what I should have done was I should have got the one big long one and cut it. That way it's solid and it doesn't have any flex in it. But I'm gonna have to go back and get those. But I'm gonna have to wait like a week before I order that. I mean, those things, that pack right there would have been $120 for that pack, which is probably all I need, but it's a lot,
Mm-hmm.
But what did I get that came in?
Everything's $120, man. You can't, like, I went to get a couple of plumbing pieces and left out of the Rule King, and I was like $76 for some $5 pieces, really.
Yeah. But I ordered some shit off Red Atlas that came for the clubhouse. Like, I got this burn barrel in. It came in black. So I just used Rust-Oleum rust paint is what it actually looks like. But and it's got a lid for it. I just don't use the lid, but it's got a little tea light.
Oh,
Drop it in.
yeah. Hey, that's what I was wondering if it lit up. Yeah, that's pretty dope there.
And then it just lights up.
Yeah, that'd be good for outside.
Hell, you can get them tea lights all day long at the dollar store.
Yeah,
that's what I did. So the back side that you can't see, and I can't do it because the damn camera won't reach, but the back side is where all the bikes are lined up out back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the other thing, let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Like I was showing you earlier, right here's the back door. So this is the alley area back here. And then in the alley area, I built this. It's a burnout pit.
Man, dude.
So I just go.
Hey, really, that whole diorama is going to be like after. Really, you need like 4x8. You know what I mean, or at least 8 foot wide because you got to have a parking lot area and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I got the bikes in the back. There's 6 bikes back there with the trike, so 7 total. And then I've got one right now. I just painted the tank and the fender on it. And I've got one more stripped down ready to redo. So I'll have 9 bikes. But the other thing I got in, and it was pricey, but the thing's kind of cool as shit. And let me get a figure so I can scale it for you guys.
Yeah,
So this is the torch.
Hey, they make smoke machines for RC too, where you put like vegetable glycerin in them, and it'll just smoke like little miniature fog machines.
Yeah, Son sent me a thing. I need to get one for it. But this is the torch I did. This video will be coming out later on this week. But I finally got one dreadnought the way it's supposed to look with the vest. And I had to cut the damn vest off, his regular vest, because I don't want to use it. I tried Dremeling the back where he's got the studs, but it was all rough. And then it had the leather look underneath it. It didn't look right. So I cut the chains off his vest and put them on this vest. This is that Talos vest. When I was in Charlotte last week, I think I picked up, I sent you a pic. I think it was like 6 or 8 of them I picked up.
Yeah.
And then Gojo sent me a couple. I know Bobby sent me a few. So that's where I'm getting all these vests from.
Right.
But the gas pump sizes up with the damn figures.
Yeah, I like that gas pump, man. It's worth the money.
Old school, you know. I think the battery's out on it, but if you push where the coin slot goes, it lights up.
Oh, that's cool. I'm sure there's got to be a way where you
just something little.
Jimmy the button
hardwire
and stay on.
Yeah.
Hell, even if you're gonna, you like that could be decor for inside the bar, even if you don't put it outside.
Yeah, and what I'll do is, like I said, I'll have the wall. It'll be right here. The entrance will be right here. The staircase will be inside because it's going to be a second level, and then outside will be the gas pump, and I'll have 2 pylons next to it, like to protect the pump so they don't get hit. And I'll have a little bit of an overhang. But you're right. I need like essentially an 8x8 table to do everything I want to do.
Man,
I ain't got the damn room.
That's why, dude, I was telling like on all the big stuff, if I wanted to do it the way that I do it, I'd have to have a table the size of my living room, man. Because it's going to have the levels. And I'm like, man, I ain't going to I'm going to make a couple little dioramas and ship him out over there to Grievance and let him live at his house. He's got more space.
It's one thing to put him on the shelf, but then your shelf is limited, and then you go something this scale, and it's even bigger, and you're like, well, shit, I'm limited on that too.
Man, you got
I'll move the camera.
Got an 8x8 space of one of the rooms in your house gone.
Yeah, that whole toy room upstairs would be. This would take up a good chunk of it, just because you have to get around it, to see the whole thing. But Right there is going to be the bar area. I got that keg from Red Atlas Creations too. I just spray painted that refrigerator's off an old dollhouse I did the Hawk's Nest in. I built the bar 2 weeks ago, so that thing's just about finished. I just got to do a little trim piece right here in the corner. Then I put the stripper pole in there.
Oh, gotta have that.
And then this came in from eBay. I don't remember the company, but this is a pool table, and it came with a green one and a red one. But I like the green top, so the balls will drop right down and they pop back out. But those are in the tub over there. But I was just trying to get scaling size.
Right, that's pretty cool.
Then the that table there is from damn Hobby Lobby, just a dollhouse table. Yeah, Bobby, I'm gonna get a little smoke machine. And Willie, I appreciate it. And then on the other side, I got that little bathroom from Teeny Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put a little curtain up over for that, just kind of like a slide curtain, you know, because my wife's like, why the hell do you have a damn bathroom in there? I'm like, we had a bathroom in our clubhouse. Why the hell not, you know?
Right.
You gotta have a bathroom.
Bobby,
She's like,
a
yeah,
good
but there's
idea.
yeah, just something out the way and just a little off the side.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the side of that will be the shop area. So the motorcycle lift will be in there, toolboxes, workbench, and stuff like that. And then I'm thinking right about here is going to be the entrance. So it'll be kind of like a 45, maybe a 45 or something like that. And then it'll bank hard this way with a couple windows right here. And then this stage will be for cold slither.
Hell yeah. I like it. Hey, Bobby, he said something pretty cool, man. On the pool table, stenciled the Dreadnought label on the belt on the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that, and I've got the water slides for it, but the water slides for 1/12 are too small. So I need to go to I need to find like a bigger one. I'm pretty sure if I gave him the measurements, he could do it, you know.
He can size them up all that.
Yeah, he could. And what I think I'm going to do is I'd actually like to have the Knott County one done and put that on there instead of just Dreadnought.
Yeah, that'd make it more custom.
Yeah, Willie, the pool table is going to be for the clubhouse. And then upstairs, you know, I'll have like the church room, you know, for all the Dreadnoughts, some weight benches. I'll have like the computers and stuff for them to do whatever they would do, you know, like kind of keeping it with G.I. Joe, but also MC World. So a couple computers, maybe a safe with like an arms room in it where all the weapons are stored. So that'll go upstairs. And if you're looking at the front of it, of course, the front of it, the downstairs, you won't be able to see past the wall. You'll have to look up and over. But upstairs, I'll leave that front wall open so you can see directly into it.
Hell yeah.
So kind of like I did with the Hawk's Nest.
Right. Yeah.
So it's getting there slowly.
I like it. Man, it all takes time. And then if you got to do some work and shit, man, it really puts a kibosh on all this stuff.
Well, that and the shit, you know, you got to buy a lot of shit too. It's not just like you're buying it and piecing it together. You've got to, you're pretty much figuring the shit out as you go.
I'm in the time of real world problems. So for projects, you know, like I'm cutting my truck in half. I'm going to turn it into a short bed, and then I got everybody and their brothers trying to pull their cars out of, you know, storage and get them ready for summer all at once.
Yep. Well, hell, that's like today I was working out here and she starts yelling. I could hear her inside the house. I'm like, what the hell is the deal? I run in there and the freaking dishwasher was not draining. It was the water was pouring out of the dishwasher.
Oh man.
So she's like, don't go anywhere. I'm like, I'm going to get my pump. Just hold on. So I went and got one of those vacuum pumps, sucked all the water out, cleaned the filter out, and all it was a small, maybe 1.5 by 1.5 inch of plastic something. It must have came off a label or something. And it got sucked into the suction pump on the bottom of the dishwasher. So as it was trying to suck, it was just causing a vacuum seal.
Yeah, it's just sitting there and fluttering.
Yep. So she's like, I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. I'm like, did you check the garbage disposal? When's the last time you ran it? She goes, I just ran it. I'm like, okay. She's like, that has nothing to do with the dishwasher. I'm like, wrong. That's how the dishwasher drains, is through the garbage disposal.
Yeah, boy. Hey, there ain't nothing like whenever something like that goes out of the toilet. Woo.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare.
Man, one time my son, on Christmas, mind you, he had flushed a little, you know, that back in the old days at McDonald's, they give you them Happy Meals with the little plastic chicken nuggets in it.
Yeah.
Some of you guys might remember them. One of my children flushed that down the toilet at my mom's house.
The nugget?
On Christmas. The plastic chicken nugget, yeah. Instantly.
That's like a solid turd, man. That shit ain't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, I had to take the toilet out of my mom's house on Christmas, flip it all around, and had a hell of a time digging that chicken nugget out of there. It was one of them plastic fuckers, you know. Fuck. My kids would do the damnedest shit.
Damn, that
You gotta
sucks.
love these little times where the dishwasher blows up or something. At least it wasn't like on Thanksgiving or something, you know, and you had the family all over.
Yeah, but still, that's a bad time. Christmas is just as bad.
Man. Hell, I was sitting here at my house one night, and me and my old buddy Orville French, it come bam, man. I heard a big old whap, you know, something hit my house, you know, and it wasn't like a baseball hitting the house. It was I think it was about like an 85 Cutlass. These two old boys had been drinking, and they came around the corner out there and spun it out and hit my house on Christmas Eve, man.
Shit.
Parked their damn car right in, and then got out and ran. I chased them down until I was like, fuck it. They got to come get another car. I called the law. These like the law kind of thought these like, are you sure you didn't do it? I was like, man, what the fuck? Why would I do this and call you?
Hella Geeks here. Appreciate you stopping in, man.
Hella
yeah,
Geek,
they had somebody in the other side of the neighborhood, damn, had freaking like 22 or some shit shooting at the side of the house. And we're in a good subdivision. Like, we don't have any issues, but that shit was ridiculous.
Doesn't mean there ain't dumb people around.
There are. And there's a bunch of woods in the back where people hunt, so who knows?
Man.
Let me grab this bike and see if the shit's dry.
All righty. So I hope everybody's week went well. Anybody have anything new that they got this week? Pre-order a bunch of stuff up. You can go ahead and tell us in the chat, man. You can tell us some of the stuff you're stoked about getting. Me, I've been living the dream whenever I'm not working with the drift car. I love the drift car. I suggest that everyone buy a drift car. And then watch a few videos on the setup, because you'll need it. Oh, let's see what this guy's got in here.
I don't know what I'm going to call this thing yet, but this is going to be the newest bike. I broke the damn tabs in this one too. I didn't have it in there heated. I didn't heat it up long enough, and taking it out, I busted one of the tabs in the swing arm, but it'll be all right. I'm gonna get gloves.
I like what you're doing, man. I like what you're doing.
It's still a little tacky, but I'm gonna weather and rust it anyhow, so I don't care if I get imperfections in it. You know, it's a knock bike.
Yeah, sometimes the character adds a little bit to it, makes it look rustic.
I got damn sticky tack stuck in there though. That ain't good.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I think I need to go blow my car out.
I haven't broken one of these down this far in a while.
Yeah, my grandson came over and I fired up the drift cart and I ran it around. He's like, "Oh man, hell yeah, let me do it, Grandpa." And my son, he wanted to do it, so I give it to my son. He drove around. Then my grandson, he got a hold to it. He didn't want to give it up. He's only 2.
Trax is in here from
Trax is-
Action Figure Alliance. Appreciate you stopping him in.
What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us for a little while.
He's the one that's got that command console that I bought. Remember that one that had a different screens? You can change the screen, like you hold it and it would change the screen. That was his design.
Mm-hmm. Man, I seen this little TV screen, man. It had it'll show like different commercials, man. It was like $300 for it though, but it was cool. It was like a little itty bitty TV, man. And they had like one from the 80s, 90s, and then they had a flat screen too.
Triple D said he got the Valor Black figure from Woody, Red She-Hulk, and Mole Rat, and IDW Cobra series featuring Chuckles.
Right on, man. That's a nice little haul.
Yeah, that black figure, man, I like it. He's gonna be my leader of the Knot Cove.
Yeah, hey, I seen that. What is it? There's a Vala fig or whatever that just came out. I kind of like. And then
The pirate one?
No, not the pirate run. It's a black dude with dreads. I can't remember the name.
I don't think I saw that. Oh, the mate. Shit. Trey would know if he's I don't think he's in here. I know the guy you're talking about. It's like the Crimson Order or whatever they call him. He's red and silver, right?
I would not know. I just seen that he like the picture of him standing there and he had like dreadlocks, like little short dreadlocks and shit. And he looked fire. I was like, that looks pretty good.
Seagram knows Malice. That's the one.
Yeah, Malice. That's it. And then I seen one of them that Vala's got some new gun packs out. They look pretty good.
Yeah. He said it's a DFW exclusive.
Oh, go figure. Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on one of them, but that's probably slim and none.
Damn, I don't know what I do with the screws for this thing. Hold on.
Yeah, but then hey, the gear packs that they got coming out, man, the guns and stuff, that shit looks real good. I like all of that. I might pull the trigger on a couple of them.
You cannot beat his prices. $11. What is it? $12 for them guns?
Hey, I 3D print some pretty decent guns. You know what I mean? They ain't the best around. They ain't the worst. But for the hassle of printing and everything and all of that, the value is in the Vala guns and their gear. Now you can't get like some real like really realistic stuff. You just get what everybody else is getting, but it's all good stuff.
Yeah,
I don't knock it. And hey, I'm a guy that can print anything he wants, and I'm thinking about buying a couple of them gear packs off Vala.
Yeah, I've got that Lima one with the shotguns. I thought about getting another one, but I'm gonna hold off. I've got so many between what you sent me and all the ones. I don't usually use weapons anyhow, you know, like a lot of my shit, and especially with what I'm doing right now at Knott County, it's buying
What do you mean,
extra
like
weapons
gun
is kind of
racks and shit
ridiculous.
like that? And put gun racks
Huh?
off to the side or whatever, or pistols. You know, they're going to be kind
Yeah,
of
that's what I need
expensive.
mostly is like gun rack shit so I can hang that stuff up.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a
Or
big battle scene, yeah, you need the guns, but
yeah, or you know, like even if they're hanging out, they're going to be cleaning a pistol. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna have AR-15s.
yep.
Everybody have AR-15s out. They'll have pistols unless they're going to
Yeah, it's
war
kind
or
of hard to ride
something.
a motorcycle with an AR-15.
Yeah, but you can always have a pistol in your vest or in the holster.
Or a submachine gun.
Or that.
That's what I need to find more of is submachine guns.
Man, I got a bunch of Tech 9s and stuff.
Oh shit.
I'll go
I
through
forgot
and see what I got that's small.
to paint the inside of that damn swing arm. Look at that.
Ooh. I got some MP5s, I know that.
I had a wild hair in my ass and I had this old jail. I've used that plastic for a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I took it and I cut it. You'll know what this is because you ride. Let me get my glove on.
Yeah, luggage rack.
Yep. Oh, rusted ass luggage rack.
Yep.
And I just used like I said, the old parts of the jail on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the round part, it was just styrene.
Yeah.
I just cut styrene, put it on there, and said, "Fuck it, that's good enough."
Mm-hmm. Man, it kind of reminds me of one of them, you know, like back in the 70s where they had the windjammer on it and everything, you know, and then they had the saddlebags and then that kind of rack on the back of an old Kawasaki or something.
Yep. That's kind of what I was going for.
Or like, hey, like World War II, some of the World War II Harleys and shit had that kind of rack on the back too.
Yeah. But I like the way this orange came out.
Man, I gotta find me a good file for a Ithaca shotgun. Yeah, we got NorCal Voodoo showing up, man. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us on this wonderful Friday evening.
What's up, NorCal? Appreciate you coming in. I was gonna chop this one, but I decided not to. But I did relocate the rear turn signals.
Man, you might as well shave them off. They ain't gonna need them anyways.
I thought about shaving them off, but I didn't because it still leaves that little bump there unless you're gonna do a body work on it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I could spray the damn body in the or the tank fenders. I can spray paint in the garage. I couldn't do Gojo shit out in the garage though.
Man, I haven't even laid an eye on. Well, I think I've laid eyes on one of them bikes, but I haven't ever like really paid too much close attention to them.
I'm trying to get them while I can. My goal is 1 or 2 a month, you know.
Corner of the market, man. Corner of the market.
Because eventually they're going to run out.
Well, after a while, yeah. You're trying to go that hard on them?
Every time I look at Amazon, it says they got 11 of them.
Ooh.
I'm thinking about buying all 11 and seeing what they say next time. Like, get those 11 and be like, all right, we'll see how many you got left. It still says 11 or some shit.
Well, I know John's been buying the shit out of them too, man.
Yeah, bastard.
He's trying to buy them all out. Wonder what he's doing this evening.
He said he wasn't feeling too good. Rough day.
No. I don't know how that feeling is. Part of getting old, man. You don't always feel the best.
Yeah, getting old sucks.
Man, it kick a guy's ass, I'll tell you that. Make you gray headed.
And you older than me.
Yeah, I'm a little older than you guys. I should have lied and said I was younger. God damn it. I feel it.
Do you see that new Duke?
Yeah, I did not buy Gay Duke. I'm sorry. It just, man, I wasn't feeling it. I get the nostalgic and all that and everything, man, but I didn't get that whenever I seen it. Now, whenever I seen that Malice figure, I was like, man, that's one I can't really live without. The other one, hey, Gasland, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I am 52. Yep.
I ordered one Gay Duke.
You ordered
if that's what we're going to call him.
Well, if it had rainbows on the package and shit, maybe I'd have got it, but man, whenever it didn't, not for me.
The funny part is that dude, everybody bitched about, he's stupid looking, blah, blah, blah. He sold out in 2 minutes on Pulse. I was literally going through, and I always have a problem with my damn my phone number, right? Like, for some reason, it doesn't register my phone number.
Yep.
Whenever I'm doing it. And it takes me a minute. Man, I ordered that shit, and sure enough, the damn phone number gave me an issue. So I went over to Walmart and got it from them.
Oh, it's Scooby Duke, I guess. Yeah, whatever it is, I ain't getting it. Hey, and they ever, like, they've had stuff like that comes out and everybody, oh, I ain't getting that. I hate it. And then bam, that shit sells out immediately. Like the Zartan.
Yeah.
Like the
Ninja Force Zartan. Yep, there you go.
Hey, y'all ain't got me like that. I'm serious. Hey, fellas, look at it. I buy my fair share. I'm not saying I buy any more than anybody else, and I don't. There's lots of other guys that buy a lot of shit. Now I got a bunch of figs, and I buy a lot of shit. I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, man, the only time anybody really touches this shit is when my grandson comes over and he tosses them up all over because he's only 2. He don't really know, you know what I mean? He ain't playing with them yet. He's just playing with them. But so then I bought this little wonderful honey. I've spent about 4 hours a day, probably 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours at night. I cannot leave it alone. I've had 10 times the fun with it, and I've spent a quarter of the money. Is my normal toy allotment for the month, we'll say. Way happier with
and you're getting more use out of it.
Way more use, and I'm not just looking at the stuff sitting on a shelf. Hey, whenever I buy it, I got high aspirations. I'm going to take it out there in the yard and play with it. Yeah, one day I might. Whenever my grandson gets about 5, and I ain't going to go out there and sit in my yard with that shit. I just ain't going to do it. You know, I got other adult problems I have to deal with, or I'm going to cut my truck in half, or I'm going to weld in a floor pan or something like that. I don't have time for that, which sucks, but this, I find time for it, and I have a lot more fun with it because I'm more hands-on with it. Don't let Hasbro get you by the wallet, or none of these other companies is what I'm saying. And be all like, oh, I gotta have it, or I'm gonna die. Man, fuck that shit.
And you can honestly wait because the shit's gonna come out.
Yep.
And it's gonna come on clearance. It's that whole FOMO shit.
Every time. Like the Breaker, when Breaker came out, the ketchup and mustard, everybody, you know, they had to have them little people. Now they're on, you can't give them away. Will they be worth
Bobby said,
down the line? maybe.
He said, Bobby said, I know it was Walmart's Collecticon that made it earlier time, but I wish that they had one set time instead of going back and forth with Eastern and Pacific. Yeah, the communication isn't there. And honestly, if it wasn't for guys like Bobby and, of course, like other YouTubers putting the shit out there, because I'm not in social media, I wouldn't know when stuff's going up for sale. But people
And
like
then you
Bobby and
got
Trey and John, and they hit me up. They're like, "Hey, get the shit. It's coming out."
Mm-hmm. And hey, like
So
what was it? That new ghost face figure or whatever that just came out with the Recon or something like that.
yeah, the Phantom. Yep.
Man, like that guy, they didn't even tell us. He was like, "Smack, here you go. You want it, you want it. Hurry up, suckers."
And I could not cancel that damn figure, and then it came in the mail, and I was like, I'm not even gonna open this thing. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'll sell it.
Oh, you don't
I'll
like
sit
it?
on it for a year. I mean, it's just another trooper. It's got an extra head and some shit, but it's Monster Force. I'm not a big fan of their stuff. I'm not gonna collect, and I've shifted with this Dreadnought thing that it's just I don't
No,
know.
I was being.
If anything,
They got a Joe one that came out.
oh, the SF one, the Legacy SF.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that dude. I kind
that
of
one's
liked him. He went to bed.
that thing's already over in Walmart, and they didn't even list it yet.
That's
People
what
already
I'm
buying
talking
it.
about. They didn't even tell us, "Hey, smack, here it is," and then bam, here it's there. It's like, hey, wow, surprise. Some of the management that's what get, and I'm like, man, you guys with your mismanagement, you ain't gonna have me twisted over and mad about some shit because it didn't get the target, and then my target's bullshit too. They'll say that it has it there, and then you go out there and it ain't there, and then there'll be some other shit there. They don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
Right. Like Gojo said, he goes, I think I'm over the FOMO phase, and I'm about over the army building, looking for key figures now. That's about where I am. I mean, I'm still gonna get one of each because I'm a completionist, but I'm not going balls to the wall in this shit anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy what I want to buy. Like, hey, I kind of seen that ghost face figure one that just came out that they didn't tell nobody about the tear drop. I like that. I like that Malice figure. Them are two figures, you know what I mean, that I will probably try to pick up. The Malice I probably won't be able to get because I guess it's a Dallas Fort Worth con or whatever exclusive. But I would like to get that. But I might get the other one. But all these other figures that are coming out, nah. I'll buy another drift car, man. And in fact, I want to buy a Yukasani or whatever. But they got this other one called the Opera D6. I'm kind of looking at them too. So, and then like all the big stuff that I got stacks of and doubles and big stuff. I'm gonna sell the stuff. I got a Rattler, a Hiss tank, a Hiss HMS, a bunch of Army builders. I'm only gonna keep the stuff that I don't need 20 or 30 Army builders.
Yeah, like I was telling you before, you take that shit to Joe Fest, man, and you'll fucking load out. People will buy that shit quick down there.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna like. The stuff that I'm now. I'm not getting rid of all my stuff now. Don't. I'm not doing that. But like the big items, I don't need that shit. I'm not taking it out in the yard and playing with it. I'm not going to. I guess like when my grandson gets.
I've got two Hiss
older,
tanks. I thought.
But I don't need six.
I got two of the Hiss tanks. I thought about getting rid of one.
Yeah, man, one's good enough, But even like, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I can sell some of that stuff that is just gonna sit on my shelf in there, and fund something else that I will play with.
Yep.
And that I have, man, I've been really having a lot of good fun this time. Like I drifted before, and I've RC'd before, but I was like, man, that's really what got me into Joe when I started RCing, right? And I bought Shipwreck because I needed a driver for my damn Jeep, and then I was like, well, man, I got to have another one. So I bought Spirit, and then the shit snowballed, and now I'm 300 or 400 of these little fuckers in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I haven't even touched my RCs. They were sitting there just collecting dust. I was like, man, I kind of really like doing that. I'm going to give it a shot again. So I took one of my trucks out and had some fun, and I was like, man, I'm going to do that for a little while because it's a lot more fun than sitting at this, watching this stuff, waiting for it to fall over on my shelf and domino the rest of the little fuckers. Then you got to pick up 50
I'm
guys
thinking about
all at
redoing all
once.
my shelves I got to nothing but Dreadnought stuff.
I got a lot of like world building. Like I'm gonna the guys that I got, you know what I mean? I'm gonna sell some of my army build stuff and some of the bigger vehicles, and then I'm gonna just world build and pick up the guys I want and do with them what I want. You know what I mean? They ain't got to be Cobra or Joe or whatever they got to be. You know. Trey, what's up,
There's
brother?
Trey. Said he's redoing his shelves right now. That's because he's got a damn transformer itch lately.
I want to do one big shelf of all the goddamn guys out there. A good 4x8 sheet, a plywood on a big shelf, and maybe do some shelves underneath. You know what I mean? If I have some leftovers, and have that in my living room, bam, or maybe in my toy room. I don't know, but that's all I'm gonna do. You know?
Yeah.
I don't need all.
I will say, having my son in that room is a hindrance and a blessing because I can't go too stupid with the collection. You know.
Sure, you could, but I'm telling you, before you do that, go out and to your local hobby shop and buy something as simple as a Tamiya grasshopper, and you and your son play around with that for a little while, and I'll bet you go buy another one.
It was funny because a couple of years ago, my son-in-law bought him the Mario Kart, the wheels. I don't know if you ever remember seeing it. The wheels would flip. It was at Walmart. That thing was funny as shit to use, man. Trey said, I'm setting my Transformer shelf and moving my Action Force to a new spot for a better flow and more space, adding a new shelf. The side of Mezco boxes can go in totes. There you go. See, getting rid of the unused shit.
Yeah. Well, man, I don't even, like, as soon as I buy it, I'm all in and I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going to play with this one. Ooh. And then I said, you know, the only time you guys see me playing with them is whenever I'm on a live with y'all. And I'm out here, you know, setting them up. Once I get them posed up or whatever, like I like them, I set them on the shelf and that's it, man. One of the things I'm going to start focusing on finishing up some of my ongoing projects before I buy any more too. Because I got a bunch of like stuff, half-ass projects this way and that way, and I bought stuff for and certain stages, you know, like the Cobra Mountain. I want to finish that up. That's
my problem too. I start too much shit at once,
and then I'll like, hey, and halfway in between one of them or two, I'll have a plumbing job, or I'll decide to cut my truck in half.
Yeah.
And then also, but on the sideline, I'll be trying to scam up the money for a 57 Chevy. Because I need another project. Because I want to take a 4-door 57 Chevy and make it into a damn 2-door. That's what I want to do. Terribly bad. Has anybody ever seen the show 2-Lane Blacktop? Everybody ought to have a 55 Chevy. But I would rather have a 57 Chevy because, like, more like they got a paint scheme. It's black and white. They call it the Black Widow. I want a 210 Black Widow. I really want one. It's a pretty iconic car if you know anything about that stuff.
This is the worst part about these bikes is taping the wheels, man.
Oh, I see.
Because you can.
is watching you do it. I was like, I wonder if you could just like kind of tape and just take a razor blade and run around the edge and cut it. Is there like a lip there?
Yeah, you know what I should do is get some fucking. I've seen people using silly putty and put the silly putty on here, paint it, and then pull the silly putty off, and it's done. I need to get some silly putty.
Hey, have you ever heard of they got some stuff called liquid mask too, and you paint it on there, and then you spray it, and then you can peel that right off, and it'll come right off, just like it was masked and tape.
Or what about Vaseline?
Well, man, I think that the Vaseline, if you got any on there, it's going to contaminate and make your other shit fish. I wouldn't use no petroleum on there.
Water-based lube for her pleasure.
Hey, NorCal Voodoo has a question for you.
Anytime, man. Just let me know. I think I shot you my email address. It's outhousecustoms@gmail. I'm usually free on Sundays. Anything I know you probably want to do a pre-recorded. I'm good with that. But I don't work, so I'm retired. I was working, and then I decided to quit because that shit wasn't for me.
Man. I would sure like to have a retirement gig. I'm semi-retired. I don't work when I want, really. I don't have to work.
It sounds good, but you get bored. And that's why I'm doing this shit. I enjoy it, and it keeps me busy.
I hear you on that. The bored part, man. Son of a bitch. Hold on a second. I'm going to step over there.
All right.
Once you watch the part.
But yeah, NorCal anytime, man. I know you're West Coast, so I'm a little more flexible.
No, I believe he's in Louisiana or Mississippi.
Oh, is he? I thought he was in Cali.
No,
Gonzo said he was about to mention that liquid mask. Great stuff. Car Marlowe's user. I've never seen that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I will definitely give it a shot.
Yeah, the putty with Gonzo. I bet you're right. That would be good for camo paint.
Yeah, because you can just pop it on there and then you're done, you know?
Yeah, that's a damn good idea.
See, last time I did one of these, the damn rim popped off easy. Now I don't know how to get this rim off.
Soak it in water? Hot water?
You got a tire spoon?
No. Clean. They were quite dirty.
There we go. Boom shakalaka.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to heat this one up and get it off here, which is not a problem.
Hey,
that's prep for paint.
610, what's up, brother?
I think 610 found one of them SF figures.
You did what?
610. Did you find one of those SF figures in Walmart too? I know he's always at Walmart checking.
Oh yeah. That whenever people was saying that they were dropping in Walmart and they were finding them in there, I was like, I got 2 Walmarts and neither one of them I ain't seen a Joe there since Shipwreck. And I can't remember.
Shipwreck
I
is
think Chris. I think Chris will probably he could testify to this. It was a long time ago that I went to Walmart and bought a Shipwreck for another one of the Checkpoint Bravo guys. I can't remember who it was that I sent it to, but I sent him the last Shipwreck from my local Walmart that even had Joe's, and that was a long time ago.
Shipwreck's getting hard to find, and he's going up in price.
Yeah, hey, as soon as that they were done with like they had Scrap Iron and Snake Eyes and the Wolf and the Shipwreck and they had Destro. And that's all I've ever seen there. But as soon as it was done, I ain't seen one since then at either Walmart.
Seagram, he called me earlier today. He said he was on the hunt too, and he just said he went to 3 Walmarts today and not a single GI Joe product.
Man, hey, all that in case thing. Nah, they never had them in either one of my Walmarts. The big showcase thing with all the diorama. Nah, they didn't ever have that. And what's funny is Grievance, he lives in the state capital of Illinois. And they have a couple of Walmarts. Neither one of them had not jack shit either. Crazy as that sounds. The state capital.
I don't know how they do that, with like how they figure that shit out.
But hold on. There is some place in Illinois that does have it. Vandalia, Illinois. Their Walmart has a plethora of Joes there on stock. They got a couple stingers there and everything I've seen.
How far is that from you, though?
Oh, about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that. Hour and 20 minutes.
So if you go there, you need to make it worth your while.
Yeah. That really, I had my buddy lives in Southern Illinois, and he was coming up, and I knew that he had Joe's there. And as soon as he got in there, he messaged me. He's like, "Man, this place has got a bunch of them, bro." He's like, "You can't find them nowhere else?" I was like, "No." Now, Vandalia ain't a very big town. Why did they get all of it?
Gonzo said, Hobby Lobby carries liquid mask for a few bucks. I think it was a Valhalla brand. I'll take a look.
Hey, HK Viper, what's happening, brother? We glad you slid in on us, man.
610 said he's on his way to Walmart to look now, but I haven't seen the Walmart I've already been to. I'm here in California and East Coast right now. I'm in North Carolina. I mean, with Seagram, and Seagram said Outer Banks, North Carolina's got them. Virginia's got them. South Carolina's got them. You think that we'd have them here too?
Man, it reminds me of something my dad used to tell me way back whenever I was a young guy. He said, "You know the difference between a bitch and a slut, son?" I said, "No, Pop, what?" He said, "Goddamn bitch, she'll fuck anybody. Or a slut will fuck anybody." He said, "A bitch will fuck anybody but you." So every other place in town, in the whole fucking state, might have these little fuckers, except for the town that I'm in and the town my buddy's in.
I can't complain. That Walmart I would go to it was good. That's where I got the $20 ones when they first came out, and then that 38. This one right here, the 38 special, the police one I did, that was $38 because it was damaged.
Man, let me tell you.
And there was nothing wrong with it; just the box was open.
Like Target here lately has been, man, kind of all right. They might say that they had some shit in there and they don't have it, Like I ain't never. They said that they had the Raptor in there or that guy, but I ain't never seen him there. But they've had a lot of the other stuff though. But there ain't no place else.
Yeah, NorCal Sunday's good for me. You were right. He's in Louisiana. HK, what's up? Damn it. Gonzo said only 1 out of 5 in San Diego carries the damn Joes. The
Wow,
problem is
San
kids ain't playing
Diego's
with
a
toys
pretty good
anymore.
sized town.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Out of 5 Walmarts, only one of them has it. What they like? All of them sell different stuff.
You'd think it'd be uniform.
Man, you'd think. I just can't see that we're like, why would one order? You know, you'd think it'd be run of the mill if they're going to make it order. You know, everybody would get the same shit. You know what I mean? That way, they not hey, let's get all kinds of different shit and spread it all around. That's what
I mean,
makes
toys are
management.
toys. You know that I can understand. I can understand food products being different at different stores, but a toy's a toy. There's only so many of them out there. You think they would have them regardless?
Yeah, hell, there ain't shit. Hey, Joe fan, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in, man. We appreciate you.
Bobby said the Walmarts in his area haven't seen them carry anything Joe until about a week before Super Bowl at Walmart, 10 minutes away from Levi's Stadium. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It just befuddles me. That's the thing. And I was sitting there, I was like, and the shit was kind of half-assed, was making me mad, you know, a little bit. And I'm like, you're getting mad over some damn toys, man. Over somebody that don't even know how to manage shit to have it shipped out right. I was like, yeah, man, I can't get behind this shit no more. I'm gonna buy me a goddamn drift car. And I bought one, and guess what? I've been having wonderful fun with that motherfucker.
I ain't mad at you.
Man, and then all of you got to wrestle around, and then as soon as the shit comes out, everybody wants to juicy everybody out of more money for this shit like it's some gold. Fuck that. I hate that part of it. You know, if it's got to be like that, a motherfucker can have it. I don't even, you know what I mean? I can pick up whatever I want to pick up and do whatever I want to do in my world build shit. I don't have to have this guy's. I'd rather make my own character anyways, I think, as opposed to just buy what everybody else can have. I want some stuff nobody else has got me. But I sure don't have to run down and sit on nobody's doorstep and wait for them to hand it out to me. I ain't gonna do that shit. So who wants to buy a tiger ball with 67 stingers? Maybe a plane. Maybe it is tank.
You said a tiger paw?
Yeah. What, you don't have a tiger paw?
I got a tiger paw.
You got a white tiger paw?
No.
Ah, didn't think so. But it's just like, hell, I don't need.
Can always use another.
I got 3 tiger paws. You know what? 3 or 4 of them. I only got one for Cobra Ferret, but this shit's sitting on the shelf. I got a couple of
Damn,
snake
Turk, you
armors.
just gave me a fucking idea.
What?
Hold on.
Arctic tiger paw? Yeah, Trey, wait till they all domino, man. That's sometimes mine do that, and it'll take about 30 or 40 dudes out, and I'm like, then I grab this. And I don't even think about it.
Didn't you put tracks on one of your fucking four-wheelers?
No, I did not put tracks on my 4-wheeler.
Damn it.
Oh, the wheel's different.
That was close. Well, what I was thinking was putting a fucking fat tire in the rear.
They make some. Pixis makes a bunch of new tires, man. Have you seen his new tires that he's been making?
No.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of new tires that he's been making, man. They're pretty cool.
I wonder if I get tracks for one of these four-wheelers because I got 2 ferrets, tiger paw, and then I got a black one I made for his team.
Man, I showed you them tracks that I found, didn't I? Them 3D printed tracks. They're like supposed to be for some sort of RC, so they'll actually roll. I was thinking about trying to whip them motherfuckers up. Hey, Lady Virgo, thanks for stopping in.
Joe Fan said his Walmart never has anything. HK said because of us and Savage, he's hunting more than a cheap just to customize on his own. Customization is where it's at, in my opinion.
Man, hey, everybody has a breaker, a roadblock, a bazooka, whatever. You know what I mean? And they're all the same. They're all your regular old take it out of the package. Now, whenever you make your own fig, man, you put a little bit more into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like there's only one of these right now.
Yeah. Tell it. Somebody else might have it, but you know what I mean? Hold on. Let's see if I can find this.
There you go. I got another one I did.
I like that a hell of a lot better. Just me.
I got to do the video on this guy.
Dusty, man.
My newest Dreadnought slap shot. I just got to do the video on him.
You had a new skunk one too, didn't you?
Yeah. What I did is I staggered out my videos one a week.
Oh. Man, I don't always like I got a lot of shit. I don't always see it on my feed sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they restrict me. They don't want me to have too much fun, you know?
Trey said his moving stuff is hard work. Seeing his collection in person, I know he's got a lot of shit. I wouldn't want to be doing what he's doing right now.
Man, I know moving my shit around what it's like. And I probably don't got half what that guy has. And man, I don't even want to think about it. Like my grandson, he came over yesterday and he like I just put everything back up in the living room on my living room shelves. Brandon then came over, man, and he hit it like a tornado, man. Everybody's down with their heads off. So now I got to go through and put everybody's heads back on and stand them all back up and pose them and all that. And there's probably about 30 of them.
Damn.
He did that twice this week.
Joe Fan said his cat got locked in a room one time and just about everything was on the floor.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Lady Virgo, thanks for stopping in. Gojo said, what's the indie bikes that were popular around 2003? Big dogs. They were hard. They had big fat tires. They were called big dogs, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
About the same time as American Chopper and West Coast were on TV, they started hitting it.
Yeah. Yep, I remember. They were the same style, all stretched out with a lot of rake on it.
Yeah. HK said that new Marvel Legends X23 has potential for Knox Custom. Yeah, I'm going to get one when I can get it cheap. I saw it at the toy store last week.
Ooh, man, I seen another one. It was a Marvel Legends, I believe, a blonde-headed gal. I can't remember who in the hell, what the name of it was, but it was a hell of a good head sculpt.
I don't remember which one that was.
I think Tony Biggs posted the pic of it.
Oh, okay. Reorganizing and straightening up is the worst. I've got 3 shelves upstairs I got to fix. I've kind of just let like tossed the figures in them so I know what I'm going to do, but I haven't done them yet. But I've got 5 cabinets. There's what, 4 shelves each. So that's what, 20. So 16 of my shelves are about done, roughly. Trey says he's been collecting since 2014, so the 12 years of collecting. That's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of shit, man. Me with car parts, dude. Like even now, like I had a garage fire a couple of years ago, and I lost a bunch of like bike parts, vintage bike parts, car parts, all kinds of shit. But even from then till now, since replacing everything, I got as much shit damn near as I had before already. It's sickening. It's like, how does it find me? Why did I buy it? Oh, I know why. Because I'm sick. I just can't leave nothing like old junk or something. If it's easy, I see the vision of it. I'm like, yeah, that shit's going home with me. And there I am dragging it home.
Hell, I've got 12 guard posts. 6 Joe, 6 Cobra. I don't know why I have that many.
The outhouses.
Porta-johns, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got, I think, 6 or 8 trouble bubbles, Python Patrol trouble bubbles. Why do I need any more than 1 or 2?
Yep. Oh, Gojo said Marvel's Magic for that figure.
Yeah, Marvel's Magic. Yeah, blonde hair. Yeah, that's it. I liked her, man. She's another one that I will be picking up.
Let me look that up. Marvel, Magik. But she's already out, the figure?
I think so.
Yeah, Secret Wars.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what
not bad.
Secret Wars. Now, will I ever see that at my local Walmart or Target? Maybe
no.
not. Probably not. I got a ringer guy though. That is a Marvel Legends guy that I put him on the hunt, and I'm pretty sure he'll come up aces.
If I find it, I'll snatch it for you.
I just want the head. I want to use it for my own figure. I got an idea. But yeah, I think on my bigger stuff, I'm going to thin the herd way down, man.
I thought about getting rid of some of my duplicates.
Man, I just got so much of it. I was like, I'd probably towed it down there to Joe Fest. I got a bunch of 3D printed guns and shit too. Go down there and pop it all off, man.
Yeah, you bring it to Joe Fest, you'll get rid of that shit easy. It won't take you long, one, and you'll get good money for it.
Yeah, I don't want to get beat up on the prices of it because you know what I'm saying?
You won't. You're probably better off at Joe Fest than you are at a toy store.
Yeah, you're right there. And it's all the HasLabs and shit. It really, I'm not selling figures or nothing like that. I'm going to maybe some army builders if I do decide to get rid of them, but it's just the big stuff that I'll be getting rid of. I don't need no more than like one of, a vehicle,
Yeah.
If I do keep, like it'd be, the Mark II Vamp that I'd keep that, and then the Arctic Stinger and the regular Stinger, if all the 5 other ones that I got, I'd probably, that, and then the extra tiger paws, and then the Cobra claws, I got a couple of them. Oh yeah, man.
I touched up the black paint in the garage in the trash can.
Man, you ever
Tell a wife.
think about dry brushing some of your motors?
Yeah, I do on some of them.
Or gold.
Yep.
Hey, gold will fool you too, man. You can dry brush with the gold and it'll come out pretty cool. It'll give it like a rustic look. It'll look like some stuff kind of, they call it rub and buff. You've ever seen rub and buff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful shit.
This damn shit, man. You never have the shit you're supposed to have when you're looking for it. It's always when you're not looking for it, you find it.
Yeah, I seen that, Bobby. Where he had, I think he had two or four that was pulling the bike or the pulling the chariot. Oh, you kind of have to have a set of big ass balls for that, I think, because it's one thing riding a motorcycle fast, but if you're tethered to it and you have a cart pulled behind it, that'd be a little sporty, I think. What do you
I
think,
lost the
Doogie?
whole friggin' tray.
Would you ride a motorcycle pulled by a chariot pulled by 8 motorcycles?
That's a death trap, man.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do that. No. Hey, I see this one dummy. It was some YouTube video where he was going down the road and he like climbed out the window of his truck and he was like on the running board as the truck was going down the road. Shit. It was like, what are you, fucking stupid?
My mama said that's the first time that frickin' peg broke.
On the back
in
wheel?
this from the tank.
Oh.
That peg right there.
Uh-huh.
But it slots in like right here anyhow, so it's fine. Once you get it assembled, it doesn't go anywhere. But I've never had that peg break. That was the first one. I was so pissed. Because every time I do one of these, I think I'm going to break them, you know?
Right. I don't know, goddamn, how many of them some bitches you've done? About 20 of them, haven't you?
This will be 9, including Seagram's.
I'm with you, HK Viper. Not smart by any means. Trey, they got too many teeth is why they're angry all the time. Hey, Lonzo, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in and joining the madness. We're watching Dookie. He's building a bike, and I'm rambling.
Ian, I appreciate it. Ian said he went through some shit, but he found what he was looking for.
Oh. That's always a plus
Lonzo.
when you find what you're looking for.
Lonzo's got something coming to me that will be on a rough cut.
Oh, yeah?
But it's got to go back to Lonzo, so I can only do a little bit of it because I don't want him to see the whole thing.
Oh.
But he's going to send a figure to me, and I'm going to make a bike for him.
Yeah, that'll be something to expect on a future show for sure. It's going to be cool. I'll have to find something cool to do. I don't know what it'll be. I might buy a Traxxas Slash. I don't know.
I'm going to have to hit this again because there's a little bit of white on it. And I don't know what color I want to do the pipes in this thing. I don't want to leave them silver.
Black that shit out. The motor's already, we'll black some
Just
of
black-
it out like the tips or something. Yeah. That way it breaks it up a little bit. Man, I wonder if John ever got the scale of them them model car bikes. He bought one of them. I wonder if he ever pulled it apart out of the package and seen the scale of them yet. Hey, ain't nobody here.
He said he was supposed to send some to me so I can do the bikes for him, but we'll see. That dude's got a lot of shit.
I've been just wanting to know if the scale of them's cool. You know what I mean? I'll buy a couple of them, but why buy them if you know what I mean? If the scale ain't right.
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. I forgot I gotta put the pipes on before the frame. Damn it. Burnt chrome, Joe Fan said. Ian said that's a good orange.
Man, fellas, I think we're going to be losing me soon because my phone is not charging.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's been giving me a fit, man. I think they're wanting to sell me a new phone because they keep sending me texts saying, hey, you can get the smartest new iPhone, blah, 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 Samsung 26 and all this. Just come on down, man. And I'm like, yeah. And then my phone started not charging right. I was like, yeah, I got you.
It's all right. If we drop you, I can end it early. Not a big deal. Wrestling's on anyhow.
Oh, shit.
And I got to paint this shit, so.
We got a little time in, though. I got I got like 33, but I started at 100. So, it's sucking the juice, man. Sucking the juice.
Uh-oh.
Man, I'm ready to go.
And we just had this discussion, right? I've done what, 10 of these bikes, I think I said? And every time I still paint this damn shit right here, the tit that goes into the body. And that gets me hung up every time.
Yeah, it must be having real tight tolerance then.
It does. And then when you paint it, it doesn't help. I got to start remembering to tape that shit off. And I say it every time I paint it. I'm like, damn, I didn't tape it.
I have been guilty to paint past tolerance.
Joe Fancy's not chatting too much. He's eating. Hey, do your thing, man.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You probably just got off work. Don't fall asleep in that chair.
Well, if you want to fall asleep in the chair, go ahead, man.
Yeah, just fall asleep with this. Help our watch hours.
Yeah. I ain't mad if you got to fall asleep in the chair because you had a hard day. Do it, buddy. You ain't going to make me mad. I know I just got through eating a little bit ago. I went down. They got this wonderful little corner market down there on about 8 blocks away. And I got me a nice Philly steak and cheese down there. And it was wonderful. I fed some to my dog. He loves it. I think he liked it more than me. But, you know.
I'm not big on fast food, but when we were coming back from Charlotte, we stopped at Sonic. Have you ever had their smash burgers?
No, I haven't. We had a Sonic here and it closed down. So I ain't had Sonic for wow. But hey, for real though, I don't eat a lot of fast food. You know, like go out to like
I don't
McDonald's
either.
or Burger King. I'd eat zero of that stuff.
I don't either, but a damn smash burger. It seems like everybody's doing them now. And there's a couple places here that have them like, you know, mom and pop hamburger
Mhm.
shops. And man, a fucking smash burger. I could go for one right now. They're so damn
Man,
good.
they got a place like that here. It's Crackles Custard. They've been around for like 60 or 70 years in business, and they have a world famous smash burger that they make. You know, for a long time, they smash burgers weren't a thing. It's like here recently, you know, it's really taken off.
Yeah. Joe Fan said he's in it. He's in the chair now. His mom made him some enchiladas. He's gonna be out in 2 minutes.
Shit, I
He
ain't
said
mad
they
at you.
Gojo said the smash burgers are amazing. Joe Fan said the Sonic by his work clothes because the kids were slinging dope. Freddie, Fred, you ever heard of Freddy's Five Burgers or Freddy's? Freddy's, just Freddy's. It's a burger shop.
Yeah, yeah,
There's one by us. Trey said they have a good one too.
yeah. They ain't bad. Yeah, Freddy's is definitely not
You know
too
what?
bad.
Would
I've had Freddy's before.
fast food burger joints I like? Five Guys. I like the grease on the bottom of the fucking bag.
Man, hey, that's the way that Crackles plays their smash burger, man. Whenever they give it to you, it's in a wrapped up piece of like wax paper, and the wax paper soaks up the oil, man. It's so greasy.
Oh yeah, it's the best way, man. You know when it's greasy like that, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I already know, man. I'm with it. I love it.
Seagram had Five Guys tonight. He said.
Like a good hamburger from someplace. I ain't like no McDonald's hamburger or no Burger King hamburger. That ain't hamburger. That ain't, who knows what that is. It could be whatever. Be goat for all we know. But a good hamburger, lay it on me.
Man, I lost my damn file.
Ooh. It's probably right there, man. Where you least expected. Yeah, I'm pretty thinking I'm gonna make a
For
big
real, I had a
list when I
file.
go to.
I don't know where the hell it went.
Hmm.
Son of a bitch, man. It was one of my wife's
I
nail files.
always like what to clean off that little nub.
Yeah, just to get that little nub cleaned up. I was just using
I
this
was
shit.
just, I'll take like a razor blade and just hold it on there and whoosh.
That's what I did, but I still want a little more off. Oh well, I'll find one later.
I was looking to see if it was sitting right down there, man. It's like,
I mean,
yeah,
I
it's right
had.
there.
I'll find it. I just don't know where the hell I put it.
But, man, I'd do that same shit. I might take it, put it right there in my hat or something, you know, be working. And they'd be like, where in the fuck did I put the damn? And they'd be like, oh, it's right there. What all you got coming up, man, for the next week?
For Knott County,
Yeah,
just kind of the direction I'm gonna go in.
just your working the clubhouse angle, huh?
Yeah, that, and like I said, I figured out. Well, not that I figured it out, but how I started with that whole all the Dreadnoughts report back to Knott County, and then my own character and everything. I want to start doing like a comic book to like tell a story of it. You know, I
Yeah,
think that's
man,
the
I
route
get
I
that
want to go.
lore.
Yeah, I mean, I've got all these characters with backstories, and then I just got to roll them in. Like I did one picture. I'll show you if I can find the damn thing on my phone.
Yeah, I need to find a way to distinguish my Order 6 guys, my Stinger drivers. And then make a lore for each one of their, how they got into the Order 6, and why, what instance
Yeah.
of of thinking that they were simple minded, what I mean? Got them to be like, man, fuck this shit.
So like right there, you know.
Yeah.
But like I got it down once, and then I went to go do like the second page, and then AI messed it all up. So I just got to figure out the sequence because I mean, it's my story, my figures, my dioramas, toys, whatever. I just can't do the drawings like this.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the drawing it all out. I can barely draw stick figures.
Yeah. Trey said goat meat is good if cooked right. I ain't fucking eating no goat, man.
Yeah.
He said he worked with a Jamaican.
Go ahead.
He said he worked with a Jamaican guy once. Never had deer meat. Roommate at the time just got one and took him. He said tastes like goat, man. And then Ian's asking if you've seen Sky RC Fiora X Super brushless motor and ESC combo.
Yes, I have seen them, and I like them. But I had just bought a Hobby Wing 1080, the 120 LP or whatever it is, the new one. And then I bought this 13.5 quick run here. But I'm gonna I think it's a Hobby Wing, the D10 motor. I'm gonna bump it up to a 10.5 and go to the D10 motor. But they got this other one from Sky RC or somewhere. It's a blue motor, and I was hearing a lot of good reviews on them. I was thinking about grabbing that, but I definitely feel like the 13.5 Hobby Wing, just regular quick run, it's a good motor, and it's good on the sensitivity and everything, on your throttle speed and everything. It just don't have the ump that the 10.5 is, and I think I need the 10.5 for my wheel speed on my car. But man, that the Yokomo has a good that Yokomo motor is pretty good too. They say.
I may have to get a little something like that for the kid. I mean, we got a big enough backyard. I could build a little track for him, you know.
Man, it's good times. I'm telling you.
I mean, hell, my wife feeds all the damn birds out there. It's not like she cares about the grass.
Telling you, man.
I could just go down and scalp the grass, you know, with the lawnmower down as lowest setting, and then get an RC car and run it around. It'll dig up the dirt.
Look into a short course.
Now you got me thinking.
Traxxas / 4-wheel drive. I'll send you a link. And hey, I think
something easy.
Yeah, A-Main's right in North Carolina. You'd probably, if you buy it tonight, you'll have it tomorrow.
Yeah, she'd kill
very
me.
Fast.
Electric or gas?
Electric. I'm telling you, all that gas, pulling it. Unless you're like really good at tuning and everything.
What I would need is two cheap
The
electric ones that we
can.
I would need two cheap electric ones that him and I can run and beat up on, like hitting each other with.
Grasshoppers, 2 grasshoppers.
Find a link, send it to me. I'll check them out.
You'll love them.
How long the batteries last?
Oh, well, these new lipos and stuff, hour or so. Just depends on how hard you run it. You know, like if you're running balls to the wall, about an hour or so.
How much the batteries run?
That one there's like $20.
Oh, that ain't nothing. Ian said he was thinking about taking one and making him road pig.
Oh, the grasshopper? Yeah, man, I've seen this.
No, he said the MJX Hyper Go 114 drift trucky.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I've seen that. I was watching this one dude though. He has a drift grasshopper and it's just wonderful. And that, man, a lot of the grasshoppers really like an entry car to the RC world. Like everybody had a grasshopper, and they're just fun. You know what I mean? They go over everything and they're cheap. And if you can upgrade them a little bit, and if you break them, you can buy parts to fix them still. Over like the Walmart shit.
Oh, like 130?
For the grasshopper, yeah. So you can find them on sale. About $100.
Do you remember the Fast Tracks? Tyco?
Yeah.
I used to love those things.
Yeah, it's an OG, and everybody loves the grasshopper. Everybody had one. They're a lot of good fun. And I recently found that you can buy an MRC angle kit and put on the grasshopper and make it into a drift car, and it's a lot of good fun that way too. And then you can change tires on it and go out and have more fun in the yard, and then go in on a flat surface and have fun skidding. Great.
What about one of these?
Yeah, that's cool. What kind is it?
Hay boxing?
A boxing? Here's the thing about like buying one of the knockoff trucks though, Dookie. They're not supported with parts, so if it breaks, you got a handful of parts that you can't, you know what I mean? Like if you strip out a gear, sometimes you got to find the truck that they're cloned off of, and maybe you can interchange the gears. I would stick with a name brand like Traxxas, Tamiya, Koyosho, something that's going to have factory support, so that if it breaks, and it's going to break when you crash it, you know, eventually you'll want to repair it.
Well, hell, I don't know what brand's which though.
Yeah, Tamiya or you want a Tamiya or a Traxxas, man. Stick with something like that because they're just durable. Or even a Koyosha, something like that. I'd watch some YouTube videos on like best RC cars of 2025 and 26, you know?
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot of good fun though.
Hypergo, is that anything?
It'll teach the boy how to drive.
What about Hypergo? Is that worth it? You ever heard of that one?
Hypergo, it ain't too bad. Before you pull the trigger on anything, like on a hygiene or Hypergo or anything, look up you know, do a reviews, watch the reviews on them, and then you'll kind of know.
Yeah.
You know, too. Because there's a couple of these clone cars where they're clones of the real car, and they're pretty good still. And then there's other clones that aren't worth a shit. You know what I mean? They have a lot of problems.
What scale do you use the most?
1/10.
1/10?
1/10, sir. The Lord scale in RC. I don't know. I don't think anybody calls it the Lord scale. I just had to say it. Because, you know, the 1/18 guys always go, oh, it's the Lord scale. Man, who gives a shit about what scale that shit is, man? Cut it out. If a guy likes this size, he likes that size. Hey, I seen some of that 118 stuff. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this shit out. I think he'd like it.
Dude, it's so much fun, I'm telling you.
Because he's all about Mario Kart. Like, he whooped my ass last night. The fucking last corner, the last lap, the last race. We were tied in points for 3 races. So it came down to the 4th race in Mario Kart. He comes around the last corner and had a red shell, and he fucking shot the red shell at me like 20 feet from the fucking finish line and passed me. I was like, you little shit. And then we were playing today, and I beat him. He's like, I can never win against you. I'm like, dude, you beat me last night.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of good fun with a couple of grasshoppers or a couple of Traxxas trucks, man.
Yeah.
And hey, if you tear about half the backyard and burn about half of that motherfucker out with the 2 trucks, that's just less you have to mow. Think about it.
Oh, I don't mind
That's
cutting the grass.
Yeah, but hey, if you got about half of it that you don't have to cut and you're having fun while you're mowing it down with the RC cars, that's a win-win, brother.
Yeah.
That's like drinking beer and getting laid.
And not having whiskey dick. I want to say they had a Mario Kart RC. Like, I thought I saw a new one recently.
I don't know if I've seen one. Not a Mario Kart.
Problem is, they're probably cheap, you know?
Yeah, man, that's what you want to stay away from, the cheaper knockoff. There's a couple of knockoff brands that are pretty good, and they have this, support on parts. But then there's others that don't, and they're just clones, but they're a little different than the, you know what I mean. You might get into gear problems or it's parts not fitting if you need to get parts. That's
Yeah.
why I would it to make it, just seamless for your first RC experience. I would say go with a name brand like Maya, Koyosha, Traxxas, something like that.
Ian said the Hypergo drift car truck is a full-on slapper with a gyro.
Well, then you got gyros too. So not all gyros are created equal. Like most of the gyros that you're going to get in an RTR car, they help a little bit. But whenever you start getting a little more advanced, you're going to find that them gyros that you're going to get in an RTR car or a receiver that's got a built-in gyro, you're going to see that it lacks a little bit, and it actually hinders your driving and help once you get to where you can really handle the car. So don't let it, oh, it's got a gyro come with it. Don't let that, because if you're going to need a gyro, you're going to want to upgrade the gyro.
Yeah.
Gyros are good for like if you're new to driving, it'll help with the oversteer and stuff like that. And like if you're doing speed runs and stuff, it'll help keep the car straight on a run. It won't make it so like if you do any drastic steering of it, that it makes your car flip and go crazy out of control. The gyros do.
I'm gonna have to get dirt, man. I could put berms and jumps and shit in the back too,
Well, you get a shovel, and once he gets the hang
I've
of
got
it,
a shovel.
hey, once he gets the hang of it, let him watch a couple of YouTube videos and like go at it. Like make daddy a track. I'll see you after lunch, and then come back after lunch with some charged up batteries, and you guys go at it. And he'll have fun digging up the backyard too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to go tell the wife.
Like, honey, I'm spending $500 real quick. It's all right. It's okay.
But it's not on Joe's.
You might surprise her. Or she might look at your cross-eyed and be like, not again. You ain't going down another rabbit hole.
No, I mean, if you just get 2 cars the same, I'd take one, paint it different.
Man, I remember one time I had this gal. and I bought a crawler, right? And I'd not, I'd sold my crawler truck and I'd been out of crawling for 3 or 4 years, and then I got another one. And as soon as I brought it home, she was a real bitch though. And she looked at me, she goes, "Well, how much money is that going to make us?" I said, "Lots." I didn't explain any further. I just said, "Lots." Hey, it wasn't long. She ran off with my Allstate guy and I was better for it. And I was glad she did. And guess what?
Ian said get several
I
batteries
bought
so we can
more
keep them
RC
juiced up.
cars.
Geek, yeah, I've got a Dollar Tree by me. Hell, there's a few. This is North Carolina, man. I realize about North Carolina, it's fucking Dollar Trees down here is like Dunkin' Donuts back up in New England. Every corner's got a fucking Dollar Tree.
Man, Family Dollar and Dollar General. Dollar General's big around here. They're all over now.
That's the one, Dollar General, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, that's another thing when you run LiPo batteries, you want to put them in store. Like if you're not going to use them for a day or so, put them in storage mode. And it discharges them
Okay.
down to a level where they'll stay stable. But if you're going to run every day, like, hey, I run my batteries every day and I don't ever put them in storage mode ever. But I got a pretty good charger and I discharge and I don't fast charge my batteries.
I'm gonna have to look at getting an RC car for him then. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun him and I to get out. And now's the perfect time. Spring's coming up,
Mm-hmm. And it gets both of you guys outdoors to doing some shit outdoors.
Yes. Yep.
As opposed to, hey, let's just sit in the house and play dollies.
And then we can actually build it around his playscape, and the playscape could be like the center of the track. So he can just turn around and see what he's doing,
Yep. You could use both for each, you know what I mean? Both of them will go hand in hand, but it'll have a lot more. I'm telling you, the RC stuff and being able to drive and stuff, they got different aspects too. They got like RC machinery where they got, dump trucks and tractors and shit like that too. He might like that kind of shit, where he's out there digging a hole with his tractor,
He'll want to race them.
Yeah, the good old grasshoppers is what you want for tracks of slabs, something like that.
Well, I'll let you know if I get one.
Like
That's
for
sure. I'm gonna go up and talk to her right now about it.
Hey, I feel like I've done my duty. It's always a good thing whenever you talk your buddy in to be like, "Hey, man, you spit about 500-600, man, real quick." Don't tell your wife until after it's done.
They ain't too bad. They're like 120.
Yeah, but you got to buy radios too. I'll send you some links to some stuff that's decent priced. Budget stuff, but it works good. There's a lot of stuff out there that says, "Hey, this is the cheap." Sometimes cheap ain't always good.
Geek, yes, I've seen those. I actually saw a Taco Bell one the other day, and I grabbed it, but the damn burrito thing's too big. But yeah, those things are pretty good. The mini brands home capsules, they've got tons of them. The art ones, it's hit or miss. Some stuff scales, some stuff doesn't. But they're good little brand things. It's worth a gamble if they're $5.
Oh, hey, and I was talking to John, and he was saying something about like them. What is it? Five Below, them little sets they got at Five Below that you can never find at the stores. They got like a barbecue set and a fridge set and shit with food and stuff like that.
That's where the bathroom one came from, teeny tinies.
Yeah, that stuff right there. He was saying that you can order it at Five Below online and just have it shipped, and there you can get it.
Yeah, I didn't know they shipped them. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what John was saying. They ship that stuff, so.
Yeah, I didn't find any at Ross, Ian. I was looking for it, but I'm stingered out. I'm done them things. Man, I think a couple more bikes, I'll probably be biked out.
The only thing I can find at Ross is a good dress shirt for a low price.
Geek, no, this thing I actually ordered off eBay. It was like 80 or $90, but it came with a green top and a red top, so you can switch them out. And I didn't know it was coming with a red one, which works out perfect because I'd rather have the red than the green for the dreadnoughts. It's got the pool sticks, the balls, the rack, and everything else. So it's getting there. It's gonna be a slow build. Like I said, I got to redo the walls, and I know I didn't really go over too much of it tonight, but it's gonna get there. It's just gonna be a little slow.
Yeah, man, and big projects take a while.
Yeah. Ian, the table is actually 48 by 52. So I'll stand behind it. You get a. I'm 5'10". So I mean, the thing is this damn big. And then
Yeah, it's quite
right
sizable.
here, you guys can't see it, but where I'm standing at right here, this is the back lot for the bikes. So when this thing's done, I'll spin it on the table, but the back lot is where all the bikes are lined up.
Yeah, it's pretty good size.
It, like I said, it's gonna take a while to do it. I'm not trying to rush it. Plus, material costs money just as. I mean, it's one thing collecting figures, but when you're doing shit like this, I mean, pool table's $100. I bought the gas pump was 50, and I get shit on the cheap, but then some stuff is more expensive. So,
hey, and then you got to figure you got to go down
Dan,
to
what's up, man?
Hobby Lobby to get all the other stuff. You got 100 and 150 there, added on to the pool table and all the other doodads, So it really adds up quick.
Shane just stopped in here too, but yeah, it
What's
does.
up,
And
Shane?
now that I'm only retired and I'm not working an extra job, that shit is slower, But when it's done, it'll be dope. I just don't know where the hell I'm gonna put it when it's done. But the second story will be up there. I mean, it'll take a little bit of time, but I think when it's done, it'll be pretty impressive. And I was actually thinking about telling Seagram. I was thinking about having Seagram and Savage come up here because they're close to me, and if they wanted, they could do like one of their shows, like in the field reporting kind of style show for them.
Yeah.
If they wanted to look at it, I mean, it's one thing to see it on video, but like when Seagram, came and actually saw stuff in person, he was like, "Holy shit!" You can always see stuff on video and it looks cool in video, but in person always enhances, I think.
There's always a little bit more that you're gonna little details, you know what I'm saying, that you're gonna catch with your eye whenever it's in person. Because you're gonna see all the angles, you know what I mean? It's like selling a used car, if you see the ads on Facebook and it looks like wonderful shit, and then you go out there and it's a beat up piece of crap, and it's like, yeah, they stuck lipstick on that pig. You know what I mean? So you don't see all of all the little the fine details. That's what I was more meaning. I ain't meaning that, you know what I mean, this lipstick on a pig or nothing like that. But there's a lot of little stuff that could be like put you over the top on wow, that you don't see.
Just like behind the bar, right there's a cooler, and then you got a keg in the fridge. I mean, but you see it from right here, you don't see that.
Yeah, you don't see all the little details. That's why it's always going to be better in person because you see all the what twos and the why fours, man, and that's the shit that really makes it,
Yeah, and then like Gojo sent me this. He printed off. I sent him the picture, and he printed it off for me. But like the chain of command, like the flow chart of the dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
So it's got like the chapters and stuff. So I'm gonna put that up like on the wall. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it in the clubhouse or on my police shelf I have. But little things like little details like that just stand out,
Man, that'd be a good idea for the police shelf because they're in there, they're talking about, hey, these guys are doing this, we got to bust them, and this is the chain of command.
Yeah.
We got this guy at the head, and this guy here's this, you know what I mean? They're trying to get him a RICO case on them.
Yeah. So that's the little things I'm looking at. Devil's in the details.
Like the small details. That's what I want to get into. Instead of worrying about buying all the next figs or the next wave or to get, I got to get this, or I got to get all this wave or any of that wave. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna get what I want to get, and if I want to worry more about making custom pigs. I think I don't know. That's what I think. I have my more fun building the pigs than actual buying them. So why not? You know what I mean? Buy them cheap, whatever in bucks. And then
Here's
build
a
my
pool
own
stick
pigs out of
that it came with. So that's the pool sticks
it.
it came with.
Hey, there's another added cost. Goddamn sandwich baggies.
Yeah.
How many sandwich baggies have you bought to put all this shit in various sizes, Dookie?
Oh man, I buy them at a dollar store, $1.25 a piece. Probably 10 boxes I've had gone through.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But I've got
I got a
here's the
lot of them
balls
too.
with the rack.
Because I try
yeah,
to, like whenever I send somebody out some guns or something, I try to, put them in a sandwich baggie or in a baggie so that they're all together, so they don't go floating around and get lost.
Yeah, the shit adds up quick.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll get there, slow and show.
Yeah. Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day.
That's right.
Sometimes
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go upstairs and talk to her about an RC car.
I'm telling you, man, you're gonna have a good time, Dookie. I wouldn't steer you wrong, brother.
It's a good idea.
Snow Job says,
get the car.
Definitely did.
Torch says I got to finish this bike by next week, which it'll be done soon.
Yeah, hell, you can put one together in a couple hours, man. I watched you.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to do it. It's just the paint. That's what slows me down. Yeah, Bobby said he's got the tackle box containers at Walmart organized, and this is what I use.
I got a.
These are $11 These are $11 at Michael's, and there's 12 little packs in here, and I've got these things labeled for. I've got 3 of these things labeled all different kinds of shit.
I'm a sandwich baggie and a cardboard box type guy. I put all of this shit in, like this gun in a baggie, this gun in a baggie. That way I don't have them all mixed up. I do have some organization, but I don't put them in little bins or nothing. I'd have too many bins.
Ian said he was there with you about the sandwich bags and cardboard. But it'll get there. I mean, I probably ain't gonna do anything with this for a couple weeks, but I got some other shit to do. But once I start cranking on this thing, I think second week of next month, I'll get the board, and then I'm gonna get the corrugated board. So the interior is gonna match that bar over there. So the interior walls will be like the bar, but the outside walls will be brick.
Right. I like it. I'm gonna paper mache up for some on my on my mountain, I guess. Because that's where I got it all shaped up pretty much, and now I need to finish the paper mache up the top rocky part, and then that part will be done.
Yeah, Ian, we had a great time. Wife and I had a really good time. A small wedding, but it was good. We had to get out of there real quick the next day because Charlotte decided to do their St. Patrick's Day parade on Saturday. So by the time we got out of there, the hotel and everything was all blocked off. Man, I paid the valet dude like $40 because he literally walked us like 2 blocks to get to our car because he could not bring our car up because they were blocked out. It was a good time though. Really good time.
Yeah,
that's the first time I drank in 4 years. But we had a good time.
Well, at least you guys had fun, man. That's what it's about.
Yep.
It ain't always about the everyday bustle of life and the job or any of that, man. It's about spending quality time with the people that you love.
Yeah, and I hadn't seen him in a couple months, but I got to see his mom. I hadn't seen his mom in probably 6 to 8 months. You know, a couple guys from high school I hadn't seen in 2-3 years. So we had a good time.
Right.
Appreciate you
I
asking.
mean, it's always a good time to, you know, see your friends, you know, that you ain't seen for a
Yep.
while. Because hell, we all have lives and we all do our own thing and we forget everybody, you know, because they
Yeah.
have lives and they're doing their own thing. And then 10 years will pass you by and you'd be like, man, and then you see them at the gas station or something. And be like, man, why don't we hang out more?
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to go upstairs and fucking see if I can convince her to get some RC cars.
All righty, sir. I will send you some links.
I appreciate it.
All righty. You have a good
replay squad. Thank you in advance. If you're catching us on the replay, everybody that came in, thank you. We both appreciate it. We just two guys here shooting the shit. So anybody stopping in, we appreciate you stopping in and checking in on us.
hanging out, listening to us ramble about whatever we're talking about. It probably don't mean nothing, but it is what it is.
Means something to us, though.
Yeah, hey, we always have fun doing it.
That's right. Other than that, we'll see you next week. We appreciate everybody.
All right, guys. Hey, everybody. Thanks a lot. See you next week. We'll have some cool stuff to show you, hopefully. It's going to be something cool.
Oh, that bike will be done for sure.
Well, I'm going to hopefully get some done on the Cobra Mountain. I'm going to threaten that I'm going to get some done. I ain't going to promise, but I'm going to threaten that I will. And usually whenever I threaten somebody, it usually happens as opposed to promising them.
That's
so
right.
We're going to go with that. And hopefully some paper mache is going to happen. I got some glue around here somewhere and stick it all together, see what happens.
All right, we'll see you in the next drop, everybody. Have a good one.
All right. Peace.
Later.
Thank you for responding to my transmission. It has enabled me to lock firing coordinates on your headquarters.
Damn, Sam was